There's one kid I watched a video of. He's mental.
So get bitch!
One of his videos, he just sat drinking wine, setting the table on fire in the back garden, and then his mom comes home and she's like,
"Hi, sweetie." "Hi, Mom."
For those who don't know, Brodie released a sex doll into the air.
Social media prank that police say caused a serious safety risk over the Vancouver harbor.
Fuck you, Mom!
When I fucking overdosed on acid, and I'm running up to people like, this guy's trying to kill me. Found out, I know the guy. He's my friend.
It's swim time, Ricky!
You're cute. Can I take you on a date?
And it was getting late in the day, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just go homeless on this fucking park here. I actually masturbated too. And I was
a crime.
No one was in sight, so I was like, this is pretty much an apartment, I'll just come.
Still illegal.
Can Shrek get some pussy tonight or what? Like most like adrenaline ever was the fucking Wembley fucking streak, bitch!
Oh, we got a fan. Hey, play him in. He's wearing the same colors.
Yeah, wait, who's the sensation? This guy.
See? You always go for those ones that push out loads of smoke, don't you?
Yeah,
oh, your smoke's a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, here, pass that shit. You want to see a fucking cloud? I'm a fucking storm chaser.
Just to be clear, this stinks in here now.
Really? Does that smell? Can you smell that?
Yeah.
Lawrence, you got a keen nose.
Oh, God almighty.
I could have done bigger, but...
What do you vape and what do you put in it anyway?
Oh, fuck.
That's CBD.
No, it isn't.
CBD?
No, it is. No.
It is CBD.
Like dead serious?
Yeah, it's CBD.
No, you're joking. No, just actually for real though.
Why would it be? Why would it be a problem?
No, is it actually?
Yeah, why would it be a problem?
No, is it actually like dead serious? Is it actually? I'm not kidding.
Why will you get to the point?
Because I have a dissociative disorder where I smoke. If I smoke weed, I fucking lose my mind.
It's not real. It's not like the THC though, is it?
It's not THC.
What
is CBD? So it's different. THC is the thing that will make you lose your mind.
CBD is the non-psychoactive compound. It's like the stuff that makes you not have anxiety and have the.
Right? Is it fucking weed?
It's not the full fucking weed that's going to make you get high. It's got it's not got the high stuff. You know what I mean?
It doesn't make you high, it just makes you relax.
Do you know the bit of weed that is the painkiller and it makes you relax a bit? That's that bit. So they're taking out the bit that gets you high.
Oh god, I hope I don't fucking lose my mind.
I mean, you've already done that, pal.
No, but I have a fucking like...
What are you like on weed? Fucking hell.
Well, when I fucking overdosed on acid, I fucking...
How do you overdose on acid?
We can talk about it.
You mean you had a bad... We are on the podcast.
Are we rolling?
Yeah. Okay. Do you know those red lights?
Well, we can talk about it now then, bro.
Okay, hey.
This is BrodieTV for those who don't remember.
BrodieTV,
these two did... Yeah, you did do a podcast before.
He's the cunt we discovered on True News and
That's me.
It went well. So how did you overdose on acid?
That's the first question? Damn, okay. Well, first off, I'm an upgrade from Dan Bilzerian. I know. Don't hit me in the comments.
I just asked you a question. Shut the fuck up. Tell me. How did you overdose on acid?
Okay, so I had one drug dealer, and don't do drugs, like, just don't.
Yeah, of
They're
course.
fucking dumb.
Yeah, we don't advocate
other than cocaine, Molly, heroin.
We don't advocate.
We don't advocate use of drugs.
Don't fucking do drugs. It doesn't make you sick. You're a fucking loser.
Can you just fucking tell us how you overdosed on acid, please?
For you're talking to me right now, not these guys. We know don't do drugs. How did you overdose on acid?
All right, so...
Can I just say, the funny thing is, he was like, don't do drugs, but then on the front of his shirt, he's like, punk grenade.
Yeah, but this is because I was fucking homeless and because all my shit got stolen.
We'll get onto that.
Okay,
how have you overdosed on acid?
Acid first, then we'll do homeless.
Okay, yeah, so, whoo, goddamn. Yeah, so I took a tab. I took a tab of acid at a music festival, and I was like, okay, I barely felt it, and then a few months later, I fucking was like, all right, well, I'll go to a fucking water park and take 2 tabs, right? So I asked my first dealer, yo, what's up? Are these normal size tabs? And he's like, yeah, they're normal. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I have this other dealer, and I'm like, okay, I'll just get 2 tabs. They're the normal size tabs, right? And I'm stupid asking this question because this is the like dumbest shit. You should like really look into this. He's like, yeah. Gives me 2 tabs, but the thing is, these tabs were 3 times the strength. They're like, the first tab I took was a microdose tab.
Right.
So these were, it was 3.5 times the strength, each tab. and I took 2 of them. So I took 7 times as much as I took the first time. And it started hitting me. Oh my God, man, this shit was fucking terrifying. Yeah, so we're on our way and I just couldn't stop laughing. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. We park and then I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, holy shit, it starts getting like really fucking freaky because there's so many visuals.
What were you saying? What were you saying at this point? Can you remember?
Oh yeah. You know those people talk about like DMT trips, like those like polygon fucking shapes, just like fucking shapes and shit flying through the air. On top of this, I have a dissociative disorder that gets triggered if I do psychedelics or, you know, that mind-altering drugs. And
did you know that when you took those?
Yeah, but I thought I was taking 2 times as much as I took the first time, and I barely felt it.
What's a dissociative disorder? What does that mean?
It just makes me feel like I'm not in my body, and I can't like carry conversations. So we'll find out if that fucking CBD really is.
How many drugs have you done? Like, what's the? So wait a minute. You knew that you had a disorder, and you did the drugs anyway.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck. I really just don't give a shit. But I thought, because the first time I took it,
you look like you give a shit when we told you just done CBD, though.
Yeah, because hey, I don't want to happen again. You know? Like, I'm not retarded.
Yeah.
But the thing is I was fucking like, fucking kind of panicking, but I don't fucking get scared easily. But the thing is, this dissociative disorder, it's called depersonalization for anybody fucking wondering. Makes you feel like you're not in your body. You're like the puppeteer to your own body. It's fucking terrifying. And
your videos remind me of what an acid trip would probably be like if I ever did that.
I feel like
So wait there. So you said overdose, like what? You just freaked out and it was too much.
I took fucking way too much, but
you were all right though. You were healthy.
No. So.
Oh God.
So I'm in this car, right? Yeah, we go into the fucking water park. We sit down. I'm like, I can't. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here.
In Canada?
Yeah, in Canada.
Right.
Yeah. There's like a water park fucking an hour away from our house. And I'm like, get me the fuck out of here. Like, we got to get back in the car. We get back in the car. And acid trips are like 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. So I'm like fucking losing my mind. I don't really know who I am at this point. And I'm like, I have no memory, so I'm repeating the same questions, like, where am I, to my friend? And like, who are you? I didn't even know who my friend was.
It's so annoying.
For like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really annoying. It's like, wait, who are you, dude? Like, I thought we were chill. No, but it was not like that. We get back to the car, and then I look over at him, and he's just like talking some shit, and I just see fire in his head, just like, this is just a circle. This is just a see-through circle, just fire, and his eyes are just lit with fire. Like, he looks over at me and his eyes are just fire, like coming out of his fucking eyes. And his fucking tongue was like lizard tongue. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? This guy's trying to like abduct me or something, because I'm like, I don't even know who I am at this point. And
where does this end up, Brodie?
Okay, well, this is the point. All right,
I'm not sure it is.
So I look over at the door, and then I like look back at him. And then I look back and he like locks it and he goes, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, and it was like a movie, dude. I look over at him, I'm like, why'd you lock the door, dude? And he's like, I just like don't want you to run. Right. And I was like, I just fucking get out. And I'm like, he's gonna rape me and murder me. That's what my idea was. I'm like, this guy's gonna rape me and murder me, because I didn't know who he was. He abducted me. I'm not even in my fucking right state of mind at all. I don't even know who I am.
Yeah.
That's how the fuck this disassociation is. And like, I run out of the fucking lot, and I'm running up to people like, this guy's trying to kill me. I'm screaming, this guy's trying to fucking kill me. And he's like, Brodie! Worst trip sitter ever. Sorry, I love you, man, but worst trip sitter ever. And he's just yelling, Brodie.
Maybe it was tripper ever. I can't work it out.
Yeah. It's both not a fucking good combo. He's like, Brodie, and I'm like looking back, and I'm like, he's gonna fucking murder me. And I'm like, please, I'm like knocking on windows, and I put down the window. I'm like, this guy's trying to fucking rape me and kill me. Get me the fuck out of here. Let me get in your car and drive me fucking home. Somehow, he's like, just get back in the car, man. Just calm down. Get back in the car. And I'm like, losing my mind. Get back in the car, and then we start driving back. He's like, I'm just gonna drive you home. We're gonna get you home, because that's all I wanted. I was like, all I wanted was to be in my bed with my parents at my side, because they were the only people.
Imagine they're just like at home and he crawls in between them like, mommy.
Especially tripping. Like,
but those were the only people I remembered.
Okay.
Like, the only people I knew.
Did you make it home?
Yes, but on the way back, I was hearing sirens and shit. So I thought the cops were chasing us, and I would see lights. Like my mind was playing games with me. I was seeing lights, and I thought there was like a bunch of undercover cops trying to get me to safety because this guy was trying to abduct me. And then as time goes on, I start fucking realizing I come back to normal, like, you know, 4 hours later. I'm just freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, okay, wait, hold up. I know him. And it's just like a complete mind battle. Anyways, I found out I know the guy. He's my friend. Got home, and then, dude, best shit ever. Got home, and after you do acid, you just like, you still have the visuals, but no mindfuck and no dumb. Like, you don't feel dumb as shit as you usually do on acid. And I just like, I get an apple, cut it in half, put some cinnamon on it, and I just stare at it, and the cinnamon's just fucking doing waves. Sickest shit ever.
Weird guy.
You're a weird guy.
Lunch.
You're a weird guy.
Depersonalization disorder is an experience of feeling unreal, detached, and often unable to feel emotion. It's a phenomenon characterized by a disruption of self-awareness and emotional numbness, where many people feel they're disconnected or estranged from oneself. Yeah. That sounds like quite a lot.
Are you like that all the time, or is it just when you
No. Just, but those times, like, it's like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Every fucking really does. Though.
I love how he's putting some sort of meme on this.
Also, just some sort of like
inspirational sort of Instagram post, like
or Kanye West strong.
Why do acid? Doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Which is literally,
and that's why.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
We're not editing this to make it like all like your videos and that.
So Brodie's watching this and he's like, fuck, they already did my edit.
Yeah, this is just normal.
I've heard a lot of stories about you over the last few weeks.
Dude, probably all false.
Oh. Well, one of them is that he's homeless. How did that happen?
Not deliberately homeless.
Yeah, deliberately.
Well, you left your parents and then you jumped to LA and you were like, fuck Canada, I'm going to LA.
Yeah, I went to LA, couldn't keep up with the payments, so I got evicted.
Your rent payments.
Yeah, I paid the first month of rent, and then I just stayed there until the sheriff kicked me out 2.5 months later. So I was there for 3.5 months.
So
in England, we imagine like some sort of Red Dead Redemption sheriff when you say that.
Yeah, he's like,
the sheriff's here.
No, it was literally that. He knocked on the door. He's like, sheriff's here.
There's a bounty on your name, son.
And then I pulled out my sniper and I was like,
no, so so
you know?
But you, from what I understand about you, like you had no intention of ever paying that. You were like, fuck it.
No, I did.
No, but like realistically, there was no money coming in for you to be able to do it.
No, but realistically, I did expect to pay it. But that's just being optimistic. I'm just like kind of delusionally optimistic.
Wait, sorry, you've got an IOU on optimism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I pay you in mindset? That's not how it works.
Wait, hey, guess what? Guess what?
No.
Guess what? Who paid one month rent and got 3.5? Let's go.
No, but the thing is, though,
this guy right here. So who's winning? Who can't get an apartment ever again in the States?
The guy who's sleeping in a field recently.
Yes.
Who's the real winner here?
The winner.
I'm sleeping in a field.
So you come to London.
Yeah. So I went home for a day. Then I came to London.
What does your mother say when you're like, yeah, that didn't work out. 4 months in LA, it didn't work out, and then you're like,
they're just like, do your own shit.
Let's be honest. You're a kid from hell, like as in you're a hard to manage kid. Are they just like, oh, fuck, he's back? Like what? How do they act with you?
I love my parents. Sometimes I mean they've like kicked me out of the fucking house before, so I always have that. I would be like, I'm like the worst kid.
So do you have siblings?
Yeah, I do, and she's a golden child, and that's
I mean, of course, no. She isn't the problem here, Brodie. I've got a news flash for you.
No, it's definitely her.
She's probably just normal, and you're a fucking nightmare to them.
Yeah, well, that's it. But the thing is,
no, but because this is about your dream, innit? You want to be big on YouTube, so you're chasing that dream.
Yeah.
And they're sort of getting roped into it because you've been arrested a few times.
No, they don't get fucking roped into it. That's the thing. I never bring anybody into my fucking like. I try not to bring people like my parents into my fucking
so you know what? So
I didn't tell them about the doll.
So for example, did they not, for those who don't know, Brodie released a sex doll into the air, and he got arrested for it because of
flight path.
It has a name, Brian.
What's her name? What was its name?
Brandy, motherfucker. Get it right.
He released Brandy into the air, and then they thought it was a flight hazard.
Because it was.
And then
it was also a fucking dick hazard because my dick was.
No. So
every night.
She never knew about that.
They knew about it, but I didn't say I got arrested and all that shit until after that whole situation.
But then you did bring her into it though, because she then has to go through that shit of being like, my son.
No, she didn't though.
My son's a fuck up.
No.
Not saying you are a fuck up.
No, but my dad loves my videos.
Okay, so your dad's a big supporter of it.
Well, yeah, he's like, oh, I loved your new video. Like he always is like, oh, I love the new video.
Okay,
really?
Okay.
He's fucking insane too.
Do you think he just
are they not worried about you when you're getting arrested at that point though?
No, because I could just go off on my fucking dad's stories, but he's fucking crazy too.
So is he where you get your like streak from? Of
like crazy.
Yeah, that's where you get your disorder.
He's ADHD as fuck.
ADHD as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did your mum? So your mum and your dad got together.
Yeah. They match somehow.
She's a very tolerant woman from what I've seen of her in your videos. Like the way you came home.
I think she's understanding because they both dealt with
understanding.
They both deal with kids.
Understanding? No. Understanding is like when your kid plays too much video games and he just doesn't do his homework.
Out of my hair.
She come home to you. You'd set the table on fire. You're barfing wine up all over, and you'd like you'd climbed up a tree and you were doing like Nazi shit. Like,
here's the problem though. If they said
you were bleeding from your hands, like you'd smash glass all.
You know how it is.
She's patching you up. Like that isn't. You'd ruined the back garden. Like that isn't. Like,
my dad got pissed because the fucking glass got everywhere and my dog cut his foot.
Oh my fucking god, that poor dog.
Yeah. Then I killed it.
Not really though. You didn't really kill the dog.
The
dog's not really dead.
No, I wish though.
Right.
Yo, Lauren's always detaining the sit. She's always.
I've just realised we're going for our new record of 4 videos demonetised in a row on the True Geordie YouTube channel.
4.
Let's go.
Woo!
No money for True Geordie. Let's go.
True Geordie, open that back door. We going for 4. My little whore.
Okay, so
True Geordie.
So you leave your fucking. There's the hashtag. So you leave your house after one day after being evicted in LA. You come back to home and then you say
for a day, and then I went back to London.
Where's the money coming from?
Stocks, facts. Just kidding. I don't make any money from stocks.
You shocked me there.
Yeah, it's funny because I thought you invested well.
I study NASDAQ like my fucking Bible.
Wolf of Wall Street over here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, pretty much, but I don't.
Where's the money coming from? Are you getting it from lending from people? I know you like. You're a hustler. You do stuff. But.
Yeah. I hustle. You know, I pimp like 30 bitches.
What are you doing?
That brings.
How the fuck are you affording a flight to London?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like this question?
No. Let me think about it.
Come on.
No, I can't monetize my channel. You guys both.
We know that.
Yeah. So
that's why I'm asking.
I know. I'm fucking prefacing it, motherfucker. Let me explain.
Hurry the fuck up.
You guys, True Geordie here. My watch is fucking ticking.
It actually is. We only have 108 minutes of podcast time today.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I fucked up.
Yeah. Honestly, when they stop, they stop. So get your stories in now because
you've given them plenty of time to pick up a story of where the money came from for the flight.
To be fair, we're 50 minutes.
Did your mom help you out or something like that?
No. I'm just trying to think because I always have multiple revenue streams. This
is the most bullshit I've ever heard.
So I got Patreon.
This guy is so full of shit.
Listen, motherfuckers, right. Damn. Okay. Well, let's ask a question and not take it in. Okay, so I got Patreon.
How many people on your
mom's payments to me after we went at it? No, I got Patreon streaming.
How many people on the Patreon?
I don't know right now.
Okay.
No, people love you. Make no mistake about it. We respect that, and you're welcome. But also, they've looked after you. So let's just say it came from Patreon. Okay. You get over here to London
and streaming. I fucking do live streaming.
Okay.
And
do you make a lot of money on the live streams?
Yeah,
I've seen you get donations. Shit. So you get to London.
Shout out to everybody that's
and you're like,
he doing fucking live streams.
Yeah, we haven't sorted.
I know, dude. And you don't have merch, motherfucker. That's also another thing.
I know.
Dude, hey, Brian.
This is about you, not me, motherfucker. So anyway, you get to London.
Where do you get your money?
Oh, shit.
Where's that? You gotta release merch. Yo, F's in the chat because Brian hasn't released merch yet.
The good folks at home. So anyway, we got you in London. You get an Airbnb. You're like, fuck it, I'm in London now. Why did you come to London again?
And then if I'm being honest, I got a fucking text from you, motherfucker, and I was like, I'm leaving this fucking country whenever I can. Hey, wait.
This guy's crazy.
Sorry, wait. Why did I come to London? Case in point. Get fucked! You know?
Anyway, so...
We literally said, why did you come to London?
Yeah.
You rephrased the question, why am I here?
I'm here. Wait, hey, I'm here. So...
Right. So you came to London because your ultimate goal was to get on the True Geordie podcast.
Well, it was actually the after party.
Yeah.
When me and fucking Brian get jiggy with it.
This is it, yeah.
Right.
Just me and him.
So you got to London when?
Yeah.
How many months? Like
Okay,
a month
yeah.
ago?
So, about 3 weeks ago, and then I was doing Airbnb, you know, fucking the host, so I get a few more days here and there.
No.
But
you smashed the Airbnb up, didn't you?
Please tell me you didn't.
No, you did, didn't you?
Oh no, that was my friend's penthouse in Hollywood last year.
So how did you end up being homeless then, dude?
Okay, so I have like my money was like lowering and shit, and I was like, listen, yo, Big Brodie's got to put his big dick somewhere, you know? There's got to be an extra pillow. And I was like...
The woods.
And it was getting late in the day, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just go homeless on this fucking park here.
Which park is this? Gio,
Northwick Park. Northwick Park.
Is that a nice park to sleep at night?
I don't think any park...
nice
park to sleep at.
It was pretty nice, yeah.
I'm thinking, like, is it okay? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like the park in the Harrows Halls of
The thing is, for me, right now, with the heat in London, I mean, I wouldn't mind sleeping outside, really. It wouldn't be a problem for me.
Yeah, apart from all the dangerous people
and getting
around
shit fucking stolen, but we'll get into that.
Oh,
but yeah, so I slept there overnight, and then it rained that whole fucking night, so I was like fucking soaked, and there's spiders up in my fucking foreskin trying to get action.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, why can't they keep butterflies?
They're trying to get a bit of
it's a fucking duvet.
Yeah. They're like, oh, this is a fucking king size.
Yeah.
You know?
This will teach you not to get circumcised.
Thank God he's uncircumcised.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck, it kind of feels good though.
Right.
That's what I was like. But
Busy cunt.
yeah, so I slept there for the night, and then the next day.
Did you come into encounters with anyone in the park or anything?
Yeah. Well,
I'm imagining this cunt like Macaulay Culkin, where he finds the pigeon lady on Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
I
was just knocking out kids.
No,
that's not the way it works.
No, I was knocking out the robbers. I was like, come here, motherfuckers. Dead.
Always like this.
And then
always.
I beat their pussy.
How do we do Dan Bilzerian to this?
I know, it's like going from shit to God, right?
Right.
Like,
to be fair, I think the comments might agree with you on that one. That's the crazy.
So, no, I know the comments are going to be like, "Fuck, can I get a load of that action?"
The weird thing is, I think more people agree with your politics. So I think what I'm asking is, what happened in the park?
Okay, yeah. So then the next day, my shit was fucking like soaked, right? All my shit was soaked. So like, hey, I gotta dry this shit. It's sunny as fuck.
Bloody
you know, that's where I got these fucking burn motherfuckers.
Really?
Water will do that.
You got stuff stolen then?
Yeah.
What happened?
So second day, I was like, fuck, all my shit's gotta dry. So I was like, fuck it, I'll sleep outside. I was like, fuck it, we'll do it live, right? That night, a bunch of fucking stupid little Spanish kids come over, and they're like there for the summer camp or whatever the fuck it was. And they're like, wake up, wake up. And I was like, shut up. And I just heard it. I'm like, oh, these little fucking rich Spanish kids ain't got nothing on me. So I just get up, and I was like, go fucking kill yourselves. And then they're like, and then walked away.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep. And then I got woken up by a security guard, and he's like, you gotta get out of here, Mott. And I was like, don't be silly. And he was like, no, you do have to go. So I went to the fucking, so I went to this other park, slept there overnight, and then I didn't have fucking battery on my phone. So I got food that day, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go homeless tonight too. So this is the third night. I wake up on the third day, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm hungry. And
This is weird though. You've got a home. Your mom and dad have a home in Canada where you can sleep indoors.
Yeah, but I get
What
tired.
are you doing?
I get sick of like the same shit, and my parents are pessimistic. Sorry, guys.
This home comfort and this food that's in the fridge is boring. This is a bit boring.
Well,
for
if you ask me, here's a little bit better. Here's a little bit better.
What about? So how do you sleep when you're in the park? Just on the floor? Or
I just went homeless and I whacked it thinking about you.
Okay,
and that felt me.
What about
I actually masturbated too. I masturbated in the day because I was so horny.
It's literally a crime.
I was so tired.
Where did you jizz though?
In his palm.
Lawrence, being there, done that.
Thank you.
Being there, done that.
No, I came.
In that hand, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you've cleaned them since.
It was fucking.
Well, in the stream, of course.
But no one was
He's like Robin Hood,
visible. No one was in sight. So I was like, this is pretty much an apartment. I'll just come.
Still illegal.
Definitely still illegal.
You're basically living as.
This is pretty much an apartment.
You're living as.
It is.
You're living as Zelda.
I have pictures of you up on the grass too. I'm like, oh fuck, maybe I should do it again.
Right. So you're basically living as Zelda at this point. How do you sleep? Do you get a bench? Do you like put some leaves together? What do you do?
No, I just fucking have the sleeping bag, and I was just like,
Why did you have a sleeping
No,
bag?
answer the fucking.
That's it. No, I
answer
just
the
put the sleeping bag up, right?
Where'd you
I bought
get a sleeping bag? Why?
I bought it from Sainsbury's. Shout out Sainsbury's. Not a sponsor, not an ad. But yeah.
So instead of getting an Airbnb, you
all
paid...
the other homeless people are like, yeah, I gotta get myself to Sainsbury's now. That ad's killed it for me.
I don't know how many.
You know
homeless people
what?
Watch.
A lot of homeless people, motherfucker.
There's a lot
So
of-
you're objectifying homeless people because they have big tits and whatever. We'll just skim over it.
I don't know how many homeless people. There are a lot of homeless people in London. Did you come into contact with any homeless people?
Barely.
I wonder
Dude,
if
I was
there's
just in Hollywood for 3
a
months.
female equivalent of Brodie just rocking it at home, because you know how female YouTubers.
I don't think there is.
Female YouTubers. I think this is a fair statement. Are different than men YouTubers. I wonder if there's a female equivalent somewhere, just dollar and a dream in it, out there in a park somewhere, just being like one day.
Probably in
I'm gonna have
She's
a million.
probably scared of getting fucking raped.
Yeah.
And I was too, but I was cozy.
I think there's a part of you that thought, well, that's a good story for a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh, totally, yeah. No, but I was like, I don't give a
Either
fuck.
way, you win. Either
And
way.
Either way, I'm not
Brody
paying
wins.
fucking money for an Airbnb because the other thing was a week earlier I paid to be in an Airbnb for 3 days, and I was like really depressed 'cause I was just paying fucking money out of my pocket that I like have barely any of. And
As is the nature of economy.
But this is the thing, though. You
What?
don't have to
What'd
do
you
that.
say?
You like so. Your dream is to make YouTube videos, right?
Yeah.
And this isn't a
But I
lecture. I don't want anyone to think we're lecturing you, but we care about you. We
No,
want
no,
to.
I'm
We
not.
want to make
I'm
sure
taking
that
it all
you're.
in.
We want to make sure that you're okay. And like, I'm thinking to myself, you want to make your dream of being a huge YouTuber happen.
Yeah,
What better way than have electricity and a place to do all that at your mum's house where you can come home, upload videos.
I just get depressed at home. I
Yeah.
get depressed at home because I need fucking people.
You can't upload videos if you're in a fucking park in a.
Yeah, but it makes me feel like I'm living more than at home.
Oh, really?
see,
I
kinda
get
respect
depressed as
that.
fuck because
Right.
I don't have like my mom and sister don't really talk too much. They're like both introverted. My dad's ADHD, so he's running instead of down a chat.
I just felt like running.
And then all my
you're a
friends
bit
were-
like him, Forrest Gump. You just got up one day and thought, fuck it, I'm going to get out there and see where the fuck I end up.
And then I fucking asked Lawrence, "You want a box of chocolates down there?"
Right. So,
Oh, hey,
So what?
come here, Lawrence. I'll give you the haggis in my pants.
what about the fact that you want to make YouTube videos and you aren't right now because you...
Oh wait, hold up. I want to say one thing about the fucking last day of homeless, right?
Right.
All right.
Third day of being homeless, I'm like, okay, I gotta charge my phone.
You're
gotta
not
eat
really.
some-
You're kind of optional. Like you're
Yeah.
opting. Just in case
Yeah.
anyone gets offended, because
Well,
there are-
I don't have the money. And
No. I
think
just
this
want to
is
sort of explain.
you've ever said in case anyone gets
there's
offended.
there's people who are actually homeless who have no other choice. That is very different to what you're doing. Just to be clear here, you're kind of roughing it deliberately.
You've
That's
not
what
lost
we're-
your family,
Yeah,
you're not at the end of
in
your
a no hope
wits.
situation.
Well-
just so we understand, when you say the word homeless, it's not the same as what real homelessness is.
Yeah, this is camping.
This is camping
yeah.
Glorified.
/ YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on the third day...
But I just
Camping
don't have that
without a
much.
tent.
It's like, do I want to spend money I don't have, or do I want to just go homeless? That's like at the end of the day, right?
Right.
So
But you
yeah,
did have the money.
yeah, but I gotta make shit last.
Yeah.
It's like a marathon, not a sprint. What did they say? I don't
He's
know.
a business genius. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, I know.
But you
Give it
can't
up.
live stream from a set
Entrepreneur
of
extraordinaire.
trees.
Yeah.
You can't live stream from like a set of trees, can you?
You know, with the right people. With the right people.
Hey,
I've never thought we'd ask that
With the
question.
right people.
Yeah. So the third day.
Day 3.
Okay.
Day 3.
So yeah, I was like, I gotta charge my phone. So I go.
He's
fucking,
basically doing I'm a Celebrity without the cameras.
No,
at this
right?
point.
But the thing is, with all the challenges, he's going, yeah, I'll do it.
and then all the interruptions too.
The bus truck.
Yeah, PTI, right? So
It's like fucking. It's like Love Island, but there's just 2 cute guys I'm looking at right here.
there's 5 guys in the room, though.
5 guys, burgers, and dicks. There's 6 actually. Lawrence, count.
5 guys, not including you.
Oh,
To look at.
you
Yeah.
should specify that before
Thanks.
though.
So day 3.
Okay, listen here, motherfucker. So I went, charged my phone, and I left all my shit at the park. And I'm honestly, I get really fucking depressed when I'm by myself. Like really, 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 really depressed. So I'm like, if that shit gets stolen, it gets stolen. It's gonna suck if it gets stolen, but I don't know. I go charge my phone, I come back, it's all stolen. And then I kind of just like fucking lose my mind a bit. And then I have those thoughts of like, you looking up at tall buildings, you're like,
Oh no.
yeah, I was walking. I was like, if someone gave me a gun right now, I'd kill
No, but
myself.
that's momentarily.
Yeah.
Like, isn't
it was momentarily over
Yeah.
like an hour.
So
But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But I was like, if a jumbo jet was coming, I'd be like, hit me.
Yeah. So you're one of those people basically who has those extreme highs and extreme lows, and it's up and down a lot during the day.
But like I don't like the extreme lows and highs. I like fucking highs to medium, high to medium. Yeah, right.
I mean, wouldn't we all love it to be like that?
Yeah. But I'm not in the right circumstances right now. But after this, I might be, because I'll hit probably 34 million subs.
Yeah.
I get a mansion in LA, and then Brian's maybe invited. Just kidding. I promised you that last.
You sent me a text. I want to read a text out because I really got a vibe off of the way you were feeling at the time. Right? So you came to London and you sent me a text saying, trying to sort some collabs out. Everyone's backing out at the minute, which is fucking amazing because I don't have to give them shit when I hit 10 million subs.
Exactly. Read it and fucking weep, motherfuckers. That's fucking right. They can suck my nuts.
All right. So who backed out of the collab?
Oh, dude, but I can't roast them though. You know? Okay. I feel like it's too mean because everybody's going through their own shit. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
But people did, and you motherfucker. Oh. The thing is like I wouldn't collab with someone I don't like. So like these people are like, oh, I kind of like the content.
You're heavy though. You're hard work with it. Like I think you're intense. Like a lot of YouTubers have met you and gone like, fuck me. Like the first thing
this guy's got a huge cock.
If someone says Brody, I go, it's real, isn't it? Like, and that's the point. Is most YouTubers they're acting up on camera.
Yo, and also, fuck you. If you do that,
but with you, but no, I understand what they're doing. But the thing is, with you, when you watch you're an intense personality on camera. A lot of people think he does that on camera, and then it switches. No. It's the real fuck. Yeah. This is who you really are.
I just like making people laugh. And
how the fuck are you ever? No, this is I mean, I don't know if you're straight or gay, and I'm being honest here. I don't know.
Straight.
Okay.
How many times do I have to say it, motherfucker?
No, I'm asking a fucking honest
straight
question.
except on a Sunday.
How the fuck is a girl gonna tolerate this shit realistically? Like you are.
The thing is
intense.
The thing is I have to tolerate them.
Women like talking a lot. That's the one thing you got going for you.
Hey, a hole's a hole. That's what you say, right, Brian? That's what you say.
I never say that.
Brian says that all the time. I came into the podcast room. He's just like, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, a hole's a hole, Brody. And I was like, fuck, that was really forward. And then Lawrence went like this.
What kind of women do you like? If you're walking down a street, what kind of woman's gonna turn Brody's head? If there's girls out there wondering.
Anything that
No.
Brian's got the Midas touch, you know what I mean?
Real
you touch it.
Answer the fucking question.
I think I don't know. Yo, if you got, I need a bitch with some double D's or something like that, you know? No, anything.
You know what you like?
Yeah.
What do you like?
I just like fucking pretty bitches, cause Pretty Boy Floyd.
Pretty bitches.
Pretty Boy Floyd.
What is your type of dick?
Okay, give me like fucking some options. Give me options.
All right, so age-wise, what is your ideal age? And don't go with the fucking pedo joke.
10?
How old are you?
Fuck off. That's an easy joke.
8?
How old are you?
Oh, preschool.
How old are you?
Fuck's sake.
How old am I? 20. Almost. 21.
Are you like a woman your age, older? Do you like older women? You like
no? If you're asking me to fuck your mom, no.
No, definitely.
Okay.
Not.
No.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to clear the air.
I mean, I could clear your fucking teeth out of your fucking mouth, you little cunt.
Dude, do it right now.
No, you've got to think about wanting to be hit as well. Are you sort of sadomasochist?
Well, like it's fun, right? No, but anything, because I fucking love I love YouTube. I love I think, dude. Hey, if I'm gonna put myself I make videos for people to laugh. I'm not going to be like, oh, a slap to my face isn't worth 100,000 people laughing, right?
Here's a question.
You know what I mean? So let me hit you. Just kidding.
You made a comment. All right, you don't like women. We've established that.
Have we?
I mean, pretty much. You wouldn't answer the question. Have you got a type?
I like trannies, motherfucker.
Yeah, fair.
No, I just like.
I mean, you get everything. You get everything. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, you get.
Well, I know you like busty bitches. Do you? What's your type? I don't know. I just like really pretty girls in the face. That's probably like the number one thing.
Do you like kind people, or what do you like? Do you like sort of out there people?
I just love confidence.
Okay.
I love confidence.
What kind of confidence? You talking like confidence like you have, or confidence like Brian has?
No, not cocky, confident.
Right.
Yeah.
Rate that.
Yeah.
All right. So here's a question. You make
real
videos.
people. I like real people that don't judge other people. Just like confident people that know who they are and they don't have to put on a facade, because that's fucking majority of the world.
Okay. I like that answer. So what about the videos that you make, right? A lot of people love those videos. They're fucking crazy.
Well,
but sometimes you probably cross the line a bit.
No,
right? I think you say things. There's a reason why you and I can't make money on YouTube. You mainly you're worse than me because you really fucking piss all over the line and take a shit on it.
Do you really care?
You say the F-bomb, you bring Nazi jokes.
Is this
into
guy
it.
watching,
You say
like-
the N-bomb for a white dude. For a white dude to drop the N-bomb.
What?
Right. So you say a lot.
I don't remember that.
Someone who's a fan.
I never said that in my life.
Someone messaged us who's a fan of your video saying, "I'm a Jewish person," and Brodie basically was making jokes, Nazi, Jewish, and all that sort of stuff.
Didn't happen.
I wish he wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Do you ever feel a bit like, oh, I shouldn't have?
Okay, here.
You know,
You want my reasoning?
You've had
behind
this shit before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, if I say, let's say I say kike, I don't know if to censor it or whatever, but if I say, oh, you kike, right?
Why'd you have to keep saying?
I don't have.
I don't even know.
Kike, kike, kike.
I don't even know what that means personally. So.
It's just a racist term for a Jewish person.
Okay.
Right. So if I say like, oh, you're a kike or whatever,
Right, stop saying it. Yeah.
I'm making fun of the type of person that would say it with malicious intent. I don't want to be fucking against anybody. I have no judgment for anybody, and that's why I feel that I can say these things without, because they have no meaning to me. Why would I go to a pride parade pretending to be gay if I was actually a homophobe? You know what I mean? Like I'm there to make fun of
I don't think anyone's suggesting that you actually are, but it's just, I think for some people...
Well, some people fucking have said it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Villainy.
So the audience who love you, they're in on it. You're in on it.
Yeah.
But the people around you who are in the video where you're holding the camera up behind you...
They're always in on it, dude. Not in the sense that, listen, but it's different.
That was a lie, and you fucking know.
No, but they're in on it in the sense that the viewer doesn't see that the cameraman is standing next to me, but the person I'm saying this shit to, they know it's a fucking joke.
I think most of the time, yeah, but I'm just saying the point is, and I know it's a snowflake world and all of that shit, but there's sometimes, do you think that maybe you'll regret this when you have upset people and all that?
I make.
Do you accept that you?
I never regret anything.
Do you accept that you will? And this is from me. I think that people take shit too seriously. But do you accept that some of your fans at some point will likely have been upset by things you've said where you have gone too far?
No, because then they don't truly understand what I'm doing it for. So in that sense, they aren't a fan.
So I think like the real problem with that is what you're asking for is understanding from an audience, right?
No, I'm not asking for it. I'm just displaying it.
You're displaying understanding.
I'm displaying that it's all a fucking joke, and I've said it in my videos before too.
What about people? So, for instance, I think because I'm all for like.
I think you can joke about almost anything.
Comedy going anywhere, right?
Yeah.
And believe me, Brian and I probably joke about almost anything.
And everything, you need context with certain shit. And a lot of the time, you're out of fucking context with YouTube.
I think you're out of context a lot more than we are, because our jokes come in a half-an-hour conversation, whereas with you meet someone who's behind you for the very first time in public, you say a word to get a reaction out of their face is the reaction.
Yeah.
Their shock at not knowing what you're doing and not understanding is the reaction. Which
no, but
a lot of the time proves, that's the funny minute, but a lot of the time that proves that they're not really in on it and you are being offensive to them. Now, I personally think you've got the right to be a bit offensive to most people, but I'm just asking, do you ever feel like bad about that? Guilty?
Never. Because the people that take it badly, and it's, dude, trust me, it's so rare, because when they see the camera, they're like, this is a joke. They're not like, who's gonna come up to is there actual racists going up to black people and like, I don't go up to black people and go, you fucking
I think that's one of the things,
Mojo.
That's one of the things you definitely wouldn't do.
But I guess
you wouldn't be here with us today otherwise.
I guess there are people who are like, they might have had bad experiences before that, or they might have
but
been
also
through something traumatic, or
but another thing that the camera doesn't like, I don't put in the videos, is like, after I'll be like, sorry about that, guys, like, have a good day.
Right.
I always fucking just say, we're just joking, guys, have a good one. But I don't put it in the video, because it's fucking, who wants to see a bunch of apologies? I mean, and I'm not here to fucking gain sympathy. I'm here to fucking make people laugh, and that is my only fucking goal.
I understand that, and for the sake of your kind of comedy, I get that. Maybe it might be at the end of the video as the credits roll, having those little interactions there. But I mean, that'd be up to you, right?
Yeah. Wait. Who's the sensation? This guy.
I mean, are you really though? Because so far on you, and this is constructive feedback, because I am a fan, and I definitely did promote you now, and I do want to see you succeed.
Yeah, a step above you. Yes.
You're shocked. I mean, maybe you can, because you know.
Well, everyone. You know.
Yeah, maybe.
Bill Gates is
Your brand of comedy is shock comedy, right? It's like
not really.
You go past people.
I would say
it's shock comedy. Come on.
I would say it's everything. I would say it's.
I disagree. I think so far on YouTube, you've been in front of people who don't know who you are. You say something shocking. That's the joke, and that's generally 95% of what you do.
I would say for the most part.
So okay, so my question is.
But have you seen the shit where I don't go in fucking public, Brian? Is he not a Cho Gang member?
I have seen that, and I do like your videos to camera, but you haven't done any of them for a long time. It's just you and the camera in your room.
Yeah, because I fucking love going out and filming in public. Like, I love it.
But do you not think that? And this is just what I want to see from you is something else as well. Yeah. Because to prove that you can do more than that.
I just got to bring in the money. I got big ideas. Well, I want to do. Well, we're setting up a podcast and.
How original.
With my friend. Yeah.
Sorry, you've been on the True Geordie podcast. Now you want to set up your own?
No. I was
following in a long line of people.
No, I was watching it. And I was like, oh, who's this trash? I was like, oh, I'm better.
The Bilzerian podcast?
Yeah. So me and Dan are starting a podcast.
Who's Dan?
Bilzerian.
Right.
What's the crap with
It's gonna be sick.
So you're like us. You're not making money on YouTube generally. Do you watch much YouTube?
Oh yeah, I fucking always watch YouTube.
What do you watch?
That's the fucking shit. I don't watch fucking. What do you think I'm watching? Man Tracker. Oh my god, is the horse gonna fucking see the track first?
What's your opinion of YouTube at the minute? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I love it, but also like,
what bit?
I don't fucking follow the guides.
What are you liking on YouTube right now?
If I monetize my shit, I would hate YouTube, but I don't, because I don't want YouTube to be like have their little puppet fucking fingers, their fucking puppeteer. Listen, I'm not fucking being controlled by anybody. You ain't my marionettist.
How often does your videos get age restricted? Because ours get age restricted.
A lot.
It just kills the views dead straight off. Like we get half the views straight away.
The wine video got fucking age restricted.
Yeah.
But that was kind of understandable.
That was a good one though.
Yeah.
I don't think they go, oh, it's offensive, but it's a good one, so we'll let the 5-year-old.
It annoys me though, because in my head I'm like,
it really is fucked up. Yeah. I think they're fucked up. YouTube's switching their initial.
It's going
ideas.
Mainstream, isn't it?
They started like, it's just like any fucking huge company. They always fucking start like, oh, we're ingenuitive and look at us, we have fucking all the new shit, and then they all fucking just go to the stupid shit. They just conform to the public's view of them.
What's surprising me more?
It's a business. They don't have a fucking head.
It's like the less complicated your video is, the more views it gets. The more it's just like a glorified Q&A session, the more views you get. And it's like, when I watch those kind of videos, I'm like, God, this is fucking boring.
Yeah. Is this not, but they don't have fans.
No, but
they don't have fans.
You know what I'm saying though. You know what I'm saying.
You have a loyal, like you guys have a loyal fan base. You know, it's because you're real. Those people that like I go on YouTube and I'm like, oh, this person's fuck them. Like they know a YouTube employee and then they're like, oh, I should do it. Like that kind of person, right? It's just like they don't have fans. They don't have people that look up to them. They don't have a fucking. They can't help people. Because what are they fucking doing? They're not fucking helping anybody. They're not making people's days. They're not fucking showing people that there's a fucking better way to live.
No, I disagree. But maybe some of those people who are getting the big views like that, doing those things, they are making people happy, and I don't dispute that.
For kids, maybe. But not like the thing is like kids aren't like the vulnerable age, you know? Like kids can fucking take it in. But like if you are something that like teens and you know whatnot, earlier, younger, doesn't matter, as long as like well, mainly teens and up, right? If you can like relate to that, if you can relate to them, that's like there's a lot of these kids that like they feel like they don't have a friend, you know? And like that shit fucking makes me cry. The only time I ever fucking cry is when I'm thinking about the fans and I'm thinking that I'm fucking disappointing them, like big time. And it's just like,
so how do you feel? Because within the last year, so when I met you, when we started messaging and stuff, and I was like, oh, you know, you've got talent and you're gonna go far. Then we had you on the True News. Then it all kicked off. I thought,
shout out Kickoff.
I thought that you were gonna like boom, 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 and then all of a sudden, your channel just like you stopped making videos for months. Like you went from doing a video a week to like one video every 2 months. What happened?
I just I got depressed. I was like home and I get depressed and shit, and yeah, I just get fucking depressed. Like I want to be at this fucking level with my friends in a fucking place, because like I work like when I'm with fucking your editor Gio. We fucking get along so well, and he's optimistic, and I'm just thinking about the future, and I get so excited.
But when you talk to me like this, in my head, I'm always like, do the videos then, dude. Like I don't.
No, I know.
You have all these ideas, but you seem to be like you get distracted.
You do get quite distracted.
It's that cycle, though. Yeah, but it's that cycle, though. It's the you get a little bit depressed because you haven't posted, and then you can't fucking like edit a video because you're depressed. But I have a new editor, Leon. Fucking love the cunt, and we're working on so much shit. And like, he's really, really fucking dope guy, and he's gonna fucking kill it. And we're gonna get back on weekly. Don't hold me to it because I've said it so much, though. You know, but
you know, you can't keep doing these videos until you get a regular place to stay and all that shit.
No, but I'm gonna fucking have it.
Part of it is though that because you have such extreme words, people are gonna like hold you to them. So people,
but how so?
Well, like when you're talking about Nazis, you're covering like a lot of, I guess, like quite heavy subjects for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then when you say, we'll go back to weekly, people are like, oh, well, he's extreme in his life. He probably will get back to it at some point. But at the moment, you just seem to have lost your way a little bit.
That's a stretch of
when you come out with shit like that.
Because Nazis are extremist.
No.
I'm extreme about my video schedule.
Well,
wait, no, I get it, but I don't get the link. I don't get the link. I don't get the link.
What I'm saying is, like, you live your life to extremes, and you're full of promises.
But extremes are volatile, I would say.
Yeah. And that's just, I mean, to some extent that's true, but then you only really at the moment seem to be experiencing the low extremes. You've not really been experiencing the high extremes. Like, what's the best?
Yeah. What's like, what? The perfect, what?
Well, what high extremes have you experienced recently?
I mean, fucking last fucking year when I was on the True News, it was fucking, that was a fucking high extreme.
But since then?
I think you basically had an opportunity, right, to keep the momentum going.
I was working with my editor, and then he fucking dipped. My first editor.
You can't blame it on anyone else.
No, I know. I'm taking all the blame. Yeah. But he's also a bitch.
I'm just trying to work out the what.
Because he has $300 in mine, which is sick.
These depressive periods that you go through.
Yeah.
Though, how do you come out of them? What happens?
Like, dude, just being around my fucking friends can helps that so much. I remember last October I was outside my friend's house and I hadn't talked to anybody in 2 days, and I just sat there and I started crying like outside the house, and I was just like, because I was just so depressed, and then I went inside and then I was just like, it had all just been fixed. I was just with my friends. But
I don't worry me though, because you know that obviously we've seen what happened with this kid. I don't know if you've seen.
Oh yeah, that's fucking.
But he was a bit. I don't want to say a bit like you because I didn't watch enough of him, but he seemed to have the ups and the downs that you are fucking describing almost to a T. And on camera, very extreme. Off camera, quite low down. On camera, very high energy. Off camera, very low energy.
Yeah.
I know. I just worry about you in that regard.
No, the thing is, the difference between me and Etika is the guy was manic bipolar. You know? Well,
you're like, I'm not saying I'm diagnosing you here by any means, but I'm just saying you are telling me that you have similar experiences to him, and that obviously is something.
No, I wouldn't say.
Fuck me, son.
But they're fueled by different reasons, and for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah.
No, but for that reason, it's totally different because I know that, like, you know,
he seemed to have similar reasons. His dream was your dream.
But
he wanted to achieve the same things you wanted to achieve.
But he wasn't in control of fucking it up. Yeah. He seemed bipolar is like a terrible.
Can I just say it, like reality check though about his bipolar whatever is one thing. He was a high functioning guy who had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He had his own place, financially set. Like, I would argue he was more sort of had his shit together than you do right now. So like,
but I would say
I wouldn't put you above him or anything like that.
No, I'm not above fucking anybody. You know,
I'm just worried about you when I talk about this guy because what you're saying to me.
Fine,
I'm
though.
like,
don't worry about me.
We need.
I always end up on top.
Do you though?
Wait,
when?
Wait, reminder. Where are we? This guy.
Yeah, I hope you do, bro. Like, I absolutely want you to fucking win, but you say things sometimes, and I'm like, all right.
What's this guy on?
Yeah,
I get it.
You know what I mean? You're very optimistic, and I love that about you.
Yeah.
But also,
I fucking love that about you.
But I
You're
worry
optimistic as
about
fuck.
sometimes we need someone to just be a bit of a reality check.
Well,
You're actively putting yourself on the streets just because like you're trying to save money and so you're doing things
It's
that
not
are like
sad. No, but it just makes me stronger. I'm always going into these shitty situations knowing that fuck it, whatever fucking shitty stuff happens, I'm gonna get fucking stronger.
But could, you know, if you went back home and you grinded, you kept the videos coming out, you stayed there.
Well, that's what I plan on doing now.
Yeah, because that's your like long term, and then you can get your own place, move out, and then you follow that road.
But the thing is, like, okay, if I was making monetizable content, it would be a lot easier to get those those goals.
But you can do though. You're acting like
no,
this
but it's other streams of revenue. And
but you can do both. Why not do so? You can have your extreme videos, and then you can also have a different kind of video that you make.
Oh no,
a series that is more.
You know why, dude? I fucking growing up. I don't know what it is, but growing up, I fucking always hated ads. And I would just sit there watching the fucking TV, and I'm like, why the fuck do I have to watch this stupid fucking ad?
You don't
and I
have
would make
to.
fun of the people on TV. They're like, oh, I remember this fucking commercial. This kid was like dunking his Oreos, and he's like, good night, Dad. And I was like, good night, Dad. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Who says good night, Dad like that? Good morning, Dad. And I was like, dude, go fuck yourself.
But the thing is, though, right?
That
You
pissed
need to
me
make
off.
a living
I
off
hate
of
ads.
YouTube. You're in the fucking woods or something.
But not straight off YouTube. I'm you know, I'm a businessman extraordinaire. You know, I'm 10 levels above everyone here. You know, sorry, but it's just a fact.
No, but you're
I'm
not,
always thinking, what's next?
Okay.
Sorry, that hasn't happened for a couple of years.
So you didn't know what was next there.
So what? You need to make money to look after yourself, and one of the easiest way to do that is to make videos and have money coming in.
Yes, yeah. But it's like not being able to have the right surroundings in order to feel good enough to edit the videos and put like I don't want to say not enough support, but it takes a lot of support to have a self-sustainable career on YouTube.
I respect your dedication to what your vision is, which is basically you don't want to have to go the advertising way.
Yeah.
And you're expecting to get money another way. But it seems to me that like...
Well, I'm going to make it happen. I wouldn't say I'm expecting like, oh, it's just going to happen.
I think Lawrence worded it in the right way.
And I think you do have an emotional intelligence, and that's quite clear.
Well, thank you.
Because you can clearly...
You do too, you motherfucker.
And you
this guy's the slickest talker ever.
Let him fucking talk, you
Sorry,
cunt.
yeah.
And you can clearly read the way that other people feel, because you know what upsets other people, and you can read what's grinding someone's gears.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It also seems though like you're living like the classic, because I respect your dedication. For that reason, I sort of see you as less of a YouTuber, more of like a... for want of a better word, like
porn star
artist sort of thing, because you're very dedicated to where it goes, and actually what you make is quite
I don't
engaging,
call
quite
myself
beautiful.
a YouTuber. I don't like that. It feels like it's
but it also seems like you're living out, and like I went to an art university, and there were a load of people there who had these like pained lives where they had to live their art and they had to do it only their way, and it stopped so many of them getting to anywhere near their goal, because it was like, well, if I don't do it by the exact set of rules that I've laid out, then I'm failing. Yeah. And it seems that because you're
a stubborn prick, basically.
I am very stubborn, and like that's to my
said,
dismay. Like there's a decent amount of time.
But you don't seem very, because maybe of what's going on mentally for you. You're not able to adapt and make the changes in your life that you need to get anywhere near the goals you want to get.
Oh no, but I'm no. I am though.
So what have you done to adapt? Because so far what you've done is, and it also seems to me there are times where
I'm training my editor right now, and he's like fucking so much better.
That's not what Lawrence is asking.
No, but the editing thing.
Lawrence wants an example of where you haven't
say,
remained stubborn and you've adapted what you're doing in order to make the goal happen.
Where you've learned.
I'm always open. I didn't want to do Patreon. I fucking did it because I needed to do. Like, I'm always open, and like that'd be stupid to fucking not be open about fucking changing something up because it's not working. I'm always down for that. But I also have these core values, and they're just like, and it's just like nothing's gonna fucking stop me. 2 weeks before I started YouTube, watched your podcast, both of you guys, with fucking TGF bro.
Right.
And I was like,
you love those guys.
I'm gonna go on.
You?
That's one set of collaborators we've got.
They're huge inspiration. Love them.
And they remind me a bit of you in that they're artistically gifted, but also quite wild.
Autistic?
Like,
autistically.
No, they're artistically gifted. Like they're cool fucking guys, but also they're wild. You know what I mean? I see why you look up to them. Yeah. And just for the record, I don't want you to feel like, I don't want anyone for that matter to feel like we're sort of lecturing you, but like me and Lawrence, we've seen young YouTubers come in and like Will and E, Stephen tries like we've tried to give people a bit of advice and that at times, and that's all we're trying to do.
You help me too.
That's all I want to do. I just want to help you. Do you know what I'm saying?
So for instance, when I hear like the stories, like you pay 1 month's rent for 3 months in a place, but then you're pissed off. For instance, like the ads. I get it, because when I meet you, like you are a really good guy. You're a really lovely person, and I like your energy. But then you're pissed off. Your previous editor, kept £300, and you're like, he fucked me over. But then you can't see that you actually fucked someone over very badly in LA.
Wait! A fucking big company?
Yeah, no.
Suck my nuts, bitch! Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about an apartment complex, dude.
No, but investors are losing. No, but hold on. So but
I don't give a fuck about the dude. No, on the floor there was 3 other fucking eviction notices, like Hollywood. It was Hollywood. They're fucking people going there.
Yeah, but what you're saying is because other people are not doing it, not because other people are choosing not to engage in the system. You don't have to engage in the system, and I get that in America. It's fucking bullshit, but it's fine. But the point is that you're not paying your rent, so it's not only a big company you're fucking over. You're screwing a guy who's supposed to get your rent. He's not achieving his goal.
No. I would never fuck over a person that it wasn't one person. It was an apartment.
Well, then I hate to break it to you, but there are loads of people within companies who work in those companies.
They don't lose from that though.
But there's some, but they do, because the
value of the company goes down.
Well, the value of the company goes down.
We're arguing over semantics here, but the
point is you're screwing other people in.
No, I'm not though. I'm not.
So what you basically,
if you take $1 from Jeff Bezos, is it really screwing him over?
But you're not renting from Amazon.
No, but I'm saying, like, in that sense, like, I would never do that to someone, because I have too much empathy. I would never do that if I was to do that to a person's place. If it was like, oh, I'm gonna stay, I would never fucking do that shit to a fucking person just staying at their place. Like, there's so many fucking things. If I explain to you, no, hold up. Right. This is fucking. It was. I don't know if I can even put this in, but the application process was like they like said the person doing they got the commission was like saying like lie on it so that you get it, so I get my commission. Yeah. And it's super scummy. The people were fucking lying to us, and they're like, just the people there were like fucking garbage humans.
You're a hustler though. Like I know this about you.
If you were like, yo, stay over, you can stay over at my house, you got to give me this money, I'd be like, I have to leave after the first month because I know I'm fucking over one person. But if I fucking I think you take lend to people. I can't feel bad.
I've seen you take lend to people before, though, and I get that. Like, I know that with Gio, you stayed with him for fucking ages. Like, he didn't charge you a penny rent. Like, I think that. Yeah, what Lawrence is trying to say is your value. You bend your values to suit what your.
I think I do that. And I think it's like baby of me to do. Yeah, and I think I do that.
Well, you're a young kid, and I get that. I mean, you're not.
I try to like make sure that I don't fucking pull that shit. But I know I'm capable of like.
You're not trying to hurt anyone.
No,
I don't think that's in your intention. You're a good guy, but what I'm saying is sometimes you actively choose to focus on things that fit your narrative.
I would say like at heart I'm just like the biggest fucking rebel, and I just like going against the fucking grain because it's just like rooted in me. I fucking love doing what people say not to do.
Right.
And it like gives me a rush. It makes me fucking happy. I don't know what it is.
You're a bit like...
But I also have like empathy. So I can't really like I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, if that shit was, if it was someone like you can stay here for a month or you can stay here for 3 months and I didn't pay after the first month, I'd be like, I have to leave. I'll have to go home. But
so you're saying because you can't see the person, it's not wrong?
No. They don't lose it. It was the 3 month. It was the 3 month contract, and that apartment had to be like vacant anyways. Though they're like they would keep. I'm pretty sure they'd keep it vacant. I don't know.
Wow.
But
this has gone off. Can we just move on from this apartment shit though?
It's like Robin Hood, motherfucker. I'm Robin Hood.
But you didn't give anything to the poor.
Yeah, I did.
What did you give
it to himself, Lawrence?
Robin Hood didn't go.
Lawrence, Robin Hood went, and that'll do me.
Yeah.
Rob from the rich, keep for Robin Hood was not the strapline.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was. You got to read it again.
Loxley.
Yeah.
No, read it one more time though.
Brodie of Loxley.
I'm pretty sure there's it was the second edition you're talking about.
Yeah, and Friar Gio, and like.
So where the fuck is this YouTube journey going for Brodie?
It's going only up from here.
The only way is up.
Do you need help? Like, what do you want? What are you looking for? Like, I don't mean like mental. I mean like, do you need like editing help? Because it's clear you don't need it. I watch your edits and I'm like, fuck, that's sick, man. That's psychedelic.
Well,
it's kind of cool. But
it's like, it's like, yo, buddy, psychedelic.
You put yourself in your videos better than most YouTubers I've ever seen.
Yeah. I don't love YouTube for the term, oh, YouTuber. I gave up like 2 years before I started the channel. I was like, I never want to be a YouTuber. It was kind of my dream as a kid. And then I was like, I don't want to be it. I look at these kids around me, they're like, I want to be famous. And I was like, go fuck yourself. Like, for what? You don't really care about the fucking, what you're doing. You don't care about like the fucking people or what impact you can make. And then it came to me, I was at the fucking gym and this guy was just like, you're animated as fuck, you should start a YouTube channel. And I was just like, that was just the switch. And I was just like, ding, there we go. And I fucking, right from there, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Bought the cameras and yeah.
Can I be honest? It sounds a bit like you're reciting like a script of what you hear other people say. And like, I respect your independent side, and sometimes I think you say the script because you're actually protecting what you're really feeling.
Wait, no, what? No, I'm dead, dude. I'm fucking always.
No, but what I think Lawrence is trying to say, sorry, bro. I just mean like sometimes I hear people say things where they think I need to have my story of how it all happened for me. So they think, oh, it happened here, and this is when this happened, and yada yada yada, and this is how the dominoes fell.
What I'm saying is, I actually feel like you have a better story than the one that you're telling. You're
a born entertainer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. You were like this from being, no doubt, from 4 years old or something. As soon as people would listen to you, you being center of attention.
Well, I always just like maybe people laugh, because when I'm around people that are like smiling, it's like fucking everything. When people are laughing around me, I for some reason, I don't know what it is, but like I feed off of other people's like positivity. So when I'm around people that are like smiling, I'm like, I am the mood that the people I'm around.
And does that?
But when they're not there, as you've said,
I get fucking depressed.
So you're what is it they say? The fucking sad clown.
Yeah,
that's the phrase, isn't it?
And like that's also another reason why I'm here. You know, I got fucking Gio, one of my favorite people on fucking earth.
Our editor's a good friend of yours.
But Gio really looks after you, and you're to some extent like. You're a little bit reliant on that. And that's like something that Gio,
I would say, yeah.
So like, you know, I've been with Gio when he's editing, and he's picked up the phone no matter what is going on in the edit.
Oh, he's a fucking G. Love
yeah.
But that's like, I told him to ignore you because my edits are important.
But that is like that's quite so that makes Gio great, right? But it's sort of, it doesn't pick on the goodness of Gio, but it kind of relies on Gio being good rather than you doing well. I'm not trying to expose you. What I'm saying to you is like, there's a lot of stuff
exposed. Yeah, BrodieTV like, exposed.
You're quite reliant on Gio to do okay in the UK.
You're a bit of a needy person. You're a needy guy.
I would say, but I am needy. I would say I'm needy because when you're fucking depressed, you are needy.
Yeah.
Because you need to be, you want to be happy.
Do you think you've got like full blown depression then? Do you think?
No. I say it lightly. I don't want it. Like I know people that actually.
You say depressed as an emotion, not as in depression.
No, I do get really fucking depressed, but I have those moments, and it's not constant. I've never taken antidepressants, and so I know a lot of people are really suffering with that, and I hate to say depression.
A lot of people when they have,
it's like melancholy. Okay. Kind of. Well, no, melancholy is for no reason.
See, but what you do is you feel it, but you're able to rationalize your depressive state.
No, not really. When you get depressed, you fucking feel like shit. It's just like,
do you not think social media though?
I would say in my mind, it's what's the word I'm thinking? It's not like always meant for me to be fucking depressed. It's like certain things make me fucking like get really low, but I don't have a naturally depressed mind. I'm not depleted on serotonin all the time.
Okay, so can I ask you, do you not think for being on social media for a guy like you who, you know, you are up and down, it's fair to say, you rely on the reaction of other people to make you feel better a lot of the time when you are feeling down, and when you release a video you get that spike from all the comments and all the love. I'm sure you feel it. I feel it. We all feel that moment.
Totally.
That's what you're relying on. One of the reasons I asked you about having a partner is there are a lot of people who do feel a bit like down. They go for a person to make them feel a bit better, and you've not really done that. Not one person.
I think because my dad always said as a kid, and I was kind of like surrounded, and I guess people just telling me this, they're like, don't get married young. My mom, my dad and my mom are the perfect match, but my dad was just like, sometimes this is just my dad. He's like, sometimes I wish like I wish I met her later, pretty much, you know, like way later.
Of course. She was like, it's a natural thing to say.
And he always just like, don't get a fucking girlfriend too young because you get strapped down and shit. And I fucking can't get, like, I like being wild. Like I know I'm in my element, and
That's
I just
cool.
I don't.
You don't want to be controlled and shit.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to bring someone else down because you want to go out there and be wild, and they would.
Yeah, exactly. I know that like.
Yeah.
I know that
You are
people would
thinking.
worry about me. I don't like people worrying about me. I hate it. Like I fucking went.
Surely your parents worry about you though when you're living the way you are. Like you're dropping in for one day and then jumping back out the fucking house.
Well, my dad's like fucking crazy motherfucker though. You know, so like she's used to it.
So is it
and like
normalized?
she's also used to me because she's fucking like.
Okay.
So it's quite normal in your life that that's the case.
Yeah, like my family's a fucking sitcom. It's.
Do you know this woman situation though? Come back to that for one second.
Yeah.
When was the last time? When was the last time you had a girlfriend or with a lass?
Or intimacy.
Long time. Because okay, listen. I have the.
That's interesting though for me because it's like when I was your. How old are you?
I'm 20.
All right, so when I was your age,
Thanks
like,
for the-
that pretty much is a 20-year-old, and I even think I mean I know like me and Lawrence are different, but like at 20, you're looking for like girls and stuff. You seem to like be totally not even. They don't even.
I have tunnel vision on my goals.
I don't know any 20-year-olds who like that really. They're all like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you're living in a small town. There are certain people who have that mentality, but it doesn't seem that suits you.
Yeah. I just like have the really obsessive personality. I do one thing and I fucking need to get good at it. And anything that comes in the way of that, nothing can come in the way of that.
Are you trying to grow away from that, or do you feed into that?
No, I love it because that's my motivation, and that's what makes me happy. I love being good at something. I like, you know,
I get that because I was really frustrated when I was younger because I always felt like I was good at a few things but never great at anything. I was like, oh fuck's sake.
And you don't get that like fulfillment.
Yeah,
self.
I think a lot of young people feel that way. It's so fucking frustrating when they're like, why am I not doing something with my life? You know what I mean?
That is partly
hard.
the generation we're in though, like the social media side of things, and I don't feel like it is set up as well to make people great in the way that people were once great.
Yeah, posting on Instagram, making it appear you're great is sort of more the challenge than actually being great.
Yeah.
I maybe I'm just fucking woke as shit, but I never went
Nobody woke has ever said that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a question, you know, it's a fucking answer and a question.
I love it. Go on.
When I'm on Instagram, I never, ever have gone like, oh, I wish I was like that, because I just always had way too much confidence. Not like that. I've always been like my friends were always like, oh, that girl's out of your league when I was a chubby little kid, and I was like, nah. Because I just fucking believed that. I was like, well, I think I'm funny, you know? I mean, like, of course I have to fucking think I'm funny, right? Because I make all the fucking jokes I make, you know? So, like, I think, why the fuck am I jealous of anybody? I'm never jealous of anybody
I like
else.
that about you. And if someone came down tomorrow and said, you can be anyone else in the world or you can remain you, I know you'd pick you.
Yeah,
I know you would.
And
I think that's healthy. That is healthy.
I have high.
You are a bit too far that way, but I think that I'd rather be like that.
I would agree. But I would say I have high.
For sure.
Are you sure you wouldn't want to switch?
No, I think
I'm good. I don't think I would do very well in the
huge
park.
cock.
the weird thing
In the park. Although
having seen you in a shitty hotel room, I feel like you in the park is like there's a video in that. Do you know
although
what I mean?
I do cope well in cold weather. I've got this sort of thick skin, polar bear-esque.
Big bones.
Yeah, this is it.
I also feel like your personality is very much been shaped by your body and by the way that you are.
Okay, Lawrence.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, it's true. Like you are a product of what you're living in. Do you know what I mean by that?
Me more than most
From Tesco?
people.
Yeah, but
I
that's
think
because you have a very unique.
Yeah,
Tesco or Sainsbury's?
I get what you
product
mean.
of what?
I get what you mean though.
But he's the same. Like he's very much a product of his environment. and
Being
his
like
body.
massive and on steroids. And,
Well, yeah.
like looking amazing, but
And
like
I also look equally as good as you
Well,
do.
you know,
in a diaper. I seen you wear one once.
one of us looks like they're sculpted from marble, but you know, who's to say that that's not you?
What you what you know with your videos? Tell me some of the more extreme things you've done on your videos for those who haven't seen your channel yet. If they're not sold already.
Oh wait, more extreme things.
All right, so you set off a fucking sex toy into orbit.
Scariest thing ever, like most like adrenaline ever, was the fucking Wembley fucking streak, bitch.
All right,
Right.
yeah,
Woo!
I remember that. So for those who
shit was
don't know,
fucking
Wembley
fun.
Cup, the last Wembley Cup, we finished playing. I wasn't in the best of moods, you know. I wanted to fight someone, but I go up to the arena in the stands, and Gio tells me out of nowhere, he's like, "Brodie's here." I'm like, "Sorry, what?"
You're done, though.
I had no idea. He's like, he's gonna streak on the pitch at any moment. And there he is. I don't know how far naked you were. You weren't wearing a lot.
Oh no! I had a shirt and pants on, but I fucking ripped my pants off, and I have the second pair of pants underneath that were the exact same. But I got tackled right when that fucking happened.
Yeah. How about so the security did actually catch it, but you made a good run. You did the length of the pitch.
You got out
Well,
there.
dude, they call me Usain Brodie, but that's just everyone.
Are you doing the Challenger games though?
Yeah, no.
me neither.
I
Grow your channel.
See, it would kind of like. I think Logan was like, well, it wasn't. I think Logan messaged me before, and he's like, "Please don't, like, because you're gonna win. You're
Yeah.
gonna win." Like,
It's funny because I do actually see a lot of similarities between you and Logan.
Dude, so this is when I first heard about Brodie. Someone tweeted me and went,
well, let's kill you and find out if I film you. Then we'll see the
This
real
is-
similarities.
this is the next Logan Paul. And when I watched you, I thought, I see it.
that.
I see.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, you're not the same.
I'm
but-
self-aware though.
yeah.
Logan's just like, yo, I'm fucking so sick.
No, but
Logan's
I'm
really
aware.
developed. He's
Look, in the last year, I think it's
I don't think he has. I think he's developed a facade. I think he's developed his facade. I don't think he's really developed his personality
Nah,
because he has no empathy.
I,
he has less
I'm not
empathy.
defending the guy like because of any other reason than I really mean this. He's definitely more self-aware. You can see in his comedy, he's getting funnier than he.
Logan Paul's more self-aware than me.
No,
Since
he's
last
self-aware
year,
than Logan Paul was.
than he
Okay,
was.
I was about to pop my cock on the table,
to
go
be honest,
thump thump.
To be honest with you, I think he might be a bit more self-aware than you because you interrupt a lot. It's doing my fucking head. But anyway,
Oh wait, sorry. Aren't I the guest of the year?
you are though. But when I'm talking, just give me right.
It's been a slim year.
What are the best?
just hate being
what else have you done?
misrepresented.
What crazy shit have you done? Tell me.
Other crazy shit I've done.
I mean, you went around your hometown in a fucking diaper and asked people if she'd touch your pee-pee.
That is, I mean, if that's not offensive, I don't know what is.
Yeah, well,
She was in on
to
it,
each his
Lawrence.
own.
She was in on it.
Are you telling me that?
Fuck off,
Promise
bitch.
me that person was
Dude,
lying.
it's fucking.
You lying
Dude, they're
cunt.
all in on it, motherfuckers. You just don't see the behind the scenes.
Okay.
No,
It's
no.
different. I'll give you that.
I don't know. Zipline. That shit was fucking insane too. The Zipline. You watched that one? I know you fucking watched it. You probably loved it and commented, love it.
Right, okay. So when let's go back to when you got arrested, because we haven't really talked about this. You got arrested for sending the fucking sex doll into orbit. The cops, what did the cops say to you? What was the being arrested like?
Well, he said like he's like do this somewhere else, and then we fucking let it go. And then
you let it go in his face. You let it go right there. Then
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like, "You better do this
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
else," and you went, "Too late."
yeah, because hey, that cop ain't gonna.
Bring it down.
Okay, that shit is gone. Brandy was gone. You know.
You see
Okay.
that cop has face is like,
Oh, he's
Yeah,
fucking.
I remember watching that. We were
Dude.
going to react to that on True News, but
Yeah.
Oh, and then you didn't.
it just seemed a
It
little.
was too funny. I get it all the time.
So they, from what I remember, they stole all the footage of the incident, didn't they? Initially,
Yeah, so they said the guy grabbed the camera after we fucking, it was like 20 minutes later, another cop car pulled up, and then the cop grabbed the camera, wasn't fucking allowed to do any of this shit because it was classified as entrapment because the cop said we were free to go, and then after arrested us, which is
Right.
against, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. And so,
sounds like he did it.
yeah, so he used entrapment, and that's why the case got dropped later
Have
on.
you ever seen the movie Entrapment? It's
quite a
Can I
different-
just
No.
say, Catherine Zeta-Jones is a much
Jesus.
better version of it than you are.
Did she also let off
Do you
a
see the bit
giant
where the,
sex doll?
the lasers and then
think
her
she did.
arse goes down the lasers and Catherine Zeta-Jones, she was a MILF from way back. You'd have loved that.
Dude, you're such a pervert, hey? Give me some skin. This guy.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Can I get 2 12-year-olds and a ham sandwich? That's Brian.
Classic.
Skadoosh, douche, douche.
You're a weird guy.
Dude, I'm not
You're
weird.
cameras,
You're
by
the
the way?
weirdest guy I've ever had.
I'll go through a few crazy things. Zip line, building a zip line in IKEA. And drinking. I mean, I drank my own piss. I had vegan smoothie was I put a bunch of like shit in the smoothie.
What did drinking your own piss taste like?
Well, I pissed into a vegan smoothie and it was and then I threw it up.
They say that that's quite healthy if you do it first thing in the morning, drinking your own piss. There was a karate guy in the UFC called Lyoto Machida, and he said that the
jellyfish in your fucking mouth?
proteins that were in your piss would actually be healthy for you to re-ingest them. True story.
That sounds like bullshit.
Remember, a lot of people said that to him.
No, a lot of people actually do drink their own piss. I think
so weird.
I'd say more.
Yo, quote your sources, Lawrence.
Well,
more people drink their own piss than I think you would think.
Yeah.
Since when?
But do you not drink your own piss? I thought everyone did it.
Oh,
Do you
fuck
not just
me.
aim it up?
I eat my own shit.
I like to do it just straight, fresh from the dick, if I can.
I go like
My
this.
own penis.
After I take a shit, I go. Skadoosh.
Yeah.
It tastes like butter on a Sunday afternoon once it's warm.
You ever let a woman piss on you out of interest?
Golden shower?
Yeah.
No.
Have you ever had sex?
I think you might be a
With you.
virgin, Brody. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm a
mean
virgin,
this-
yeah.
I don't mean to be like. I think maybe that was a rude question.
Yeah.
No, and if you are, it's all good, bro.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
D.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
If not, look at you.
Have you ever been romantic with someone?
Yeah.
I mean, by this, Lawrence means like a candlelit dinner, something like that.
No, it's been a long time though. I
can't
just
imagine you
get away
doing
from
that.
shit like that.
I can't imagine you doing that.
Yeah.
I'd sooner imagine you bottling her in
No,
the
but-
face with the wife.
Like
Do you know what I mean? And
throwing
then
up all over
puking
the
up
table.
all over
Yeah.
the table.
I usually just grab her hair and just go dunk 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 dunk.
For the record.
And she's like, I'm not playing basketball.
I'm not sure that Brody's being serious.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just been a long time, but it's just like it's not a focus of mine. But the thing is I also haven't like. There's no bitches. Oh my god! Every time I get into this shit, I don't want to drop something that's like I don't know.
Mate,
You
you're
know
on a
what- you know what
podcast,
my
bro.
issue was I'm so used to just like making people laugh that like when I talk serious on a podcast, it feels out of place.
I get it, but I think it's been a good chat so far. Like, I find you interesting. The fact that you are.
No, I love you too.
You are so different to
Well.
other YouTubers, and I like the fact that you're
Because they're all
sharing
fake.
what is behind the eyes when you're doing all these jokes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I mean, dude, look at these. They're all just fucking fake as shit. All these YouTubers.
Does that annoy you?
I get.
No, but you know what?
It does annoy me a little bit because I would rather.
Oh, wait, no,
YouTubers
it does,
Be a
yes.
little bit more forthcoming. You know what I mean?
They're all like I feel like they're just fucking they're so in it for themselves because they're insecure. There's so many insecure YouTubers and they just fucking want to make themselves look good. And I have that is not on my agenda. Therefore, I can look at all the other things that I can do to benefit people's lives, make people happy, and like I could just do so much more when I don't give a fuck.
So I'm just going
what
to put
people
it
think about me.
across the other side of that argument, which what people might do. I mean, this is normally Lawrence's bit, but I'm going to take it.
interested.
Oh,
I take
wow.
it- No, but a lot of people would say, well, I mean, partly, if a YouTuber feels insecure, there's nothing wrong with that. If they
No.
want to make themselves feel better by posting stuff on Instagram or whatever, there's nothing wrong with that.
Shouldn't make you feel better.
I
though.
think it's more that when they act like a completely different person that I've got the problem with.
Yeah.
Because we've all
no,
got
no.
two sides to our personality, or more than two sides even.
Yeah.
And I think that the side that you've shown today is more the real you chilling out side, and that is probably good if you show that on your own channel more often.
Well, I do.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
No, I'm not being defensive. I know. I'm
the
just saying I
funny
do.
shit is great, but also this is great as well. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But
Yeah, I guess I haven't bridged that gap. I'm always like, I don't know.
you're still young though. That's gonna come in time, innit? It's like, well, you know, when you
Yeah.
talk about Logan and how Logan's similar to you. I think what he's doing now is being a bit more of himself and being a bit
Yeah.
more.
He's being immature. He's coming to
Yeah,
fruition.
but like maturity's fucking subjective, really is.
Totally,
I think.
yeah.
Because like Logan, he's. I think he's
What
low on
YouTuber do
empathy,
you-
and someone that is low on empathy can't really change.
Did you have many heroes when you were a kid?
You
still are a kid, but did you have many heroes?
I don't know. Not
do
really.
remind-
I never watched any comedy.
Pro
I never
were
watched
guys you looked up to. Who else
Yeah,
do you look
that
up
was
to?
like, yeah, they were Max Mofo, TGF Bro, and iDubbbz were like my three things. It was mainly Max Mofo and TGF Bro. They
Have you met TGF Bro since being in the UK?
no, but I've been
'Cause
chatting with them.
Yeah, they know you. Like they know of your shit. Don't
Yeah.
They? Okay.
Yeah.
You'd be like a great third member of TGF. Oh,
sure.
So funny.
I know. There's so many people I want to collab with here. Like I fucking want to, but unfortunately, you know, you got fake people, and the reason that I'm on here is because you guys aren't fake like that.
Okay.
There's not many fucking YouTubers that will go, look at this guy. And
even for me though, to be fair,
And
whoever said no to you or whatever, I don't know what happened, but taking you on a podcast is like
a fucking best joyride ever.
No, there's a lot of people who won't want me to do that. There's a lot of YouTubers who will think, oh, he's a bit of a, you don't really want to do that because his content is fucking out there. Yeah. And I get it.
Well, that's just people trying to silence shit.
I do think you upset certain kinds of people who are very like, you're high energy, dude. You're high energy, but also I agree with that. Like I say, you're perceptive, so you can see what the social rules are, and then I can break that social rule. Yeah. And the problem is with YouTube is, as much as it's like this free place where anyone can make the content they want, as YouTubers, people begin to make these rules where it's like, well, this is how we act, and this is how we do this. And we've got a very close-knit community, and then when you come in and go, actually, these rules don't matter, these rules don't exist, people get freaked out by that because they don't like, and you would be intimidated because there are a lot of YouTubers, they want those rules, they want that little bubble because that makes them feel safe. So for example, and it makes their money feel safe. Exactly. So for Lawrence, for example, Lawrence is very astute like you are, but Lawrence breaks the rules in a different kind of way, which is more subtle. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm saving some YouTubers. Yeah. But, dude, you are. I got.
Lawrence is subtle, so he doesn't offend people in quite as heavy a way as you do.
I praise you for that. Yeah. I praise you for that so much. So I think you're like, I'm
smart, right? But what I'm saying is, when you come in like a bull in a china shop, that's when YouTubers get a bit like, fuck this guy.
But also fuck them if they can't, if they don't fuck with me, because they're like,
I'm with that. Yeah.
I just fucking listen. If some insecure kid wants to fucking go, fuck this guy, yo, fuck this guy. I know how those fucking kids act. And it's like it's like you're back in school when you're fucking talking to them. They're like, oh God, they're all fuck. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. You live once and you're gonna be fucking making shit like this? Bro, what? But you're gonna die and you're PC.
But I think but what you're then doing is you're taking those rules and you're then these guys, basically, their alternative is getting an office job or getting a normal job. Yeah. So this is still a more pleasurable job than that for a lot of people, and it's a way more lucrative job for a lot of people.
Yes, yeah.
So what you're doing is you're saying is, well, I want to come along and make art or make whatever it is you want to call it, and you're thinking other people should make the same thing. Yeah. Maybe you need that thing to rail against. And you've set up this almost like false bad guy to be like, I'm gonna undermine these guys, and that's
like I think you like that role, and and who wouldn't? I mean, everyone likes to be the sort of the rebel, but also if everyone was making what you make, you would still want to find a way to top that. Do you understand? So if the baseline was BrodieTV, you'd find a way to go even more crazy, you'd be on fucking Pornhub or something.
I don't think so.
Actually, like, you will not if say you did make 10 million subscribers, there's no way that you could make your same content then. And it's not because, of course,
Marilyn Manson needs Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
You need them.
You need whatever YouTubers it is that you don't like.
Yeah, I feel like you need them though in your mind to battle against it.
And that's weird because
I don't battle against it though. I think I just go against I go against the grain. But
there's fun in that for you. You enjoy that role.
Yes, but
I don't blame you for it.
But more than anything, I just like making people laugh, and I've always fucking done it. And I've always been the guy who pushes shit. But I don't.
It's kind of important role to play, and I think that's like a really underestimated role in a lot of people's things. Like,
because no one else is doing this shit. No one else is fucking.
But you see it in music. I feel like we've seen it a lot in music in the past 20 years. Yeah. Where when like, Kanye got up and said Beyonce had the best record of all time, like he felt like he was playing the role of, I'm going to say the shit that no one else has got the balls to say.
Yeah.
There's certain characters who love being that guy.
And also, like, I think it's important that we have like people like that, because it makes people when people see, let's say someone's insecure or like anxious in social settings, and they see this kid out there doing the craziest shit and he's still alive, all their fears that this is what would happen if I did this, if I went out in public and did this shit, they can at least take a back seat and go a little bit, they can be easier on themselves. Like, oh my God, this kid just let a fucking balloon go. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. And they can like look at that and go, well, fuck, like these kids at school are bullying me for this. Yeah. But look at this fucking YouTuber. He has all these fans and he's doing that shit. And they can make themselves be like, well, I don't care what people think about me because this fucking guy doesn't. You know?
I get what you're saying.
I found it healthy to have role models when I was younger.
I look up
who
the
did
X
not
a lot.
care about what anyone thought about them. You said you like X.
Yeah. I was like really, I am really like the fucking.
What was it like for you? I mean, because in all your videos, there's XXX Tentacion's
Yeah.
music, and that was actually where I first heard his music, was in your videos, and I was like, all right, I'll check
Dude,
that
I gotta
out
show
now.
the fucking people.
What was it like for you when he died? Because when you have a little bit of an idol die, it's like hard, isn't it?
Dude, oh, that was fucking terrible. And I really fucked with his music, and it just really fucked with me heavy. Like, I got really bummed out, and I just fucking remember crying a bunch of fucking...
There's a lot of people
every
who've
night.
been really critical of him after his death as well, because of what the things happened. He was in a court case with women. People said he hit a woman, yada, yada, yada. One woman recently made a joke about his death. I don't know if you've seen the joke.
I heard something
You
about
see
that.
the joke?
That
So
was on
she's
Comedy
like,
Central,
isn't that a
yeah.
good commercial for some security type shit? He shouldn't have been in that situation. Anyway.
Well, I hope everyone makes jokes about her death. You know what I mean? Because if someone's...
But this is the thing, though. You make all the same kinds of jokes, Brodie, about the Nazis, and we all know what they fucking did.
So make fun of me. Dude, I am a fucking source of people to fucking laugh. When I die, fucking laugh.
But the point
you can make
is,
a joke. I'm fucking dead,
But
dude.
I could see you getting annoyed about the fact that she made that joke, and by your own admission, though, that shouldn't bother you.
The problem is she made that joke, and I know she fucking cringe at people making fun of her death.
No, you see, I
disagree.
I've watched
Really?
yeah, because I've watched her comedy act quite a bit. Like I watched it for half an hour.
I haven't seen it.
Like, it was not my kind of comedy, but that's her thing.
But it's,
Okay,
for
then that's
you,
fair
I
enough.
say for you, live by the sword, die by the sword.
As long as she thinks that way, then, everyone fucking does something for a reason. It's like, she obviously made that joke because she felt
Well, it would get this right reaction. We'd be talking about her on this podcast.
Yeah, but I mean,
not in a positive light.
It's a bit like Dave Chappelle says. It's a bit like, it's funny until it happens to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So until
as for X, I loved his music. I think he was one of the most talented young artists. Like I think he was next. I don't know.
He's the fucking top.
He was like Kanye level of talent.
He's fucking genius.
He's a bit of a, for me, he was closer to like a Kurt Cobain type character than a Kanye type character.
He was a fucking, I would see him doing crazy shit. And
the reason I said
this was after I started the channel where I found out about him. I found out about him, it was like 2017. And I was just it felt so nice knowing that there was a person out there that was crazy, as crazy, if not crazier than me. And I was just like, it felt so nice. I was like, fuck, someone else is crazy as fuck, but also there. Because he also had all this fucking empathy. He actually really cared about the fucking fans.
He used to FaceTime his fans and stuff. I seen he reached out to loads of YouTubers. He had personal relationships with YouTubers who liked his music.
I spend fucking hours responding to fans because it makes me feel good. I have weirdly intense empathy, and it would seem otherwise, but I have a very deep empathy, and I just know that 20 seconds.
You don't come across as an emotional guy in that regard, though. When you talk about your family and your parents, and I ask, how do they feel? You skim over the emotions, and you're like, my dad's crazy. You never really go in when I'm asking you the questions. You don't. I'm only saying this because if I was watching this podcast right now, I'd be like, you don't really come across that empathetic.
I really just fucking.
Because I watched that video of your mother when she's patching you up, and I'm just explaining where I'm coming from, and I'm like, God, this woman really cares about him, and the way she's like putting up with your crazy shit, and she's so
there's a lot of behind the scenes shit. I don't know. I also don't like exposing there's shit that would make it less funny. You know what I mean? And I don't like.
Well, I understand why you'd hold some back. I mean, I'm definitely not saying you shouldn't hold stuff back. Yeah. I'm just saying you don't come across as that guy. But I'm not saying you're lying. I'm not saying you're lying.
It would almost make you funnier if you.
Is that possible?
Definitely. But
okay,
it's almost like
Rich coming from you. Rich coming from you.
It would almost make your comedy evolve a little bit if you added that element to it.
What
became more emotionally in touch. It seems like that's the only route really in order to.
I mean, I would if it at the end of the day, I make shit that makes me laugh. I make a video that I laugh at the most, and I'm not gonna put in something to show, oh, I'm really like this. When I'm on my streams, when I'm responding to fans, that's when I don't need validation. I don't need to be I'm empathetic to fucking everybody.
I know what you mean. You're in comedy mode when you're doing the video, and then outside of that,
exactly. I get it. I don't need to be oh, look at me, I'm doing these good things. I'm doing these good things. I just know how it feels to fucking someone that you look up to respond to you, it fucking means the world. And it's like, what the fuck is a minute to me if it's gonna make a day of someone else's time? Like, what?
I get, yeah.
If I can do that, then I gotta do as much as I can, and I try to.
There's a wider conversation to be had though, whether like that's a good thing overall. But like, I see what you're saying.
Sorry, bro. What's your favorite X song, by the way?
Oh, dude, A Ghetto Christmas Carol. Oh, dude, did you hear the fucking new song Royalty?
No.
It's pretty fucking lit too.
You mean the Rick Ross?
Oh, watch out, copyright. Rick Ross?
Where are you going from here? Like, how long are you going to be in London for then?
We'll see how the cookie crumbles.
You know who you remind me of, just out of nowhere? Out of nowhere. You ever seen Titanic where fucking Jack's going, I'm on God's good graces?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like you guys are like, never let go, Jack, and I'm like, I'll do whatever I want.
Well,
and weirdly you let go just to see what
random.
Yeah.
He's off to
and
Paris.
I'm like, I'm sinking, I'm dying, and you guys are like,
you're off to Paris to draw pictures of naked French girls, hopefully.
Sure.
I'll draw you naked, Brian. You can be my little French girl.
Well, we'll get that done.
Oh wait, man.
All right, this has been the True Geordie podcast episode. What are we on now?
102. Was that 120?
Not yet. Thanks.
I had a fucking awesome time.
I'll put your channel in the description below and all that. People want to check you out. Do you want to tell the people go and subscribe or whatever you want to do?
Hey, I fucking love every single one of you fuckers, and maybe a little bit less if he fucking hugged me. You know, like Now I love you. Come here, do it again.
This has been the empathetic BrodieTV.
Hope you guys enjoyed. I fucking love all you guys. And be confident, be yourself, and fucking don't listen to what fucking anybody has to say if it fucking pisses you off. Let's fucking get it! Ah! Boom! Boom! Finally, a year in the making, motherfuckers! Suck on my nuts!
Our cameramen are like, yeah, I'm never doing this again.
That's fucking lit.
All right, bro.
I fucking love you, baby.
Are we doing the hug?
Yeah, you should probably do a proper one.
Dude, that was fucking lit.